Hello friends, I am Sheetal and you're watching Learning with Sheetal. Friends, in previous video we have seen what is data structure and why we need to organize the data. In this video we are going to see types of data structure and the operations that we can perform on the data structure. Okay, so before we go to the main point, that is type of data structure, we will recall some point from the previous video. That is, what is data structure? So what is data structure? Data structure provides you a way to organize the data, isn't it? Why we organize that data? So that we can perform the operation on it easily and efficiently. Okay, can we say that data structure provides you a way to organize the data in the memory location? Yes, we can say that. Data structure provides you a way to organize the data in the memory location. Okay, on that basis data structure is divided into two types, that is primitive and non-primitive. Primitive data structure means primitive data types. Okay, primitive data structure means primitive data types, that is integer, float, character, double and pointer, that all have covered in C programming language, isn't it? What does it mean? It means it provides you a single memory location to store a data or to organize the data. That is nothing but what? Primitive data types. That is nothing but what? Primitive data structure. Okay. The second is non-primitive data structure. Non-primitive data structure, it is again divided into two types, that is linear data structure and non-linear data structure. So what is linear here? Linear means what? Sequential, that is one by one. Okay, so here linear data structure is again having four types: array, stack, queue and list. Again array we have covered in C programming language. Okay, here stack, queue and list, that we are going to see in upcoming videos. Okay, the next is non-linear data structure. Here what I have said, linear means sequential, here non-linear means non-sequential. Okay, that is we are storing the elements at random. Okay, means randomly we are storing or randomly we are organizing the data. Okay, non-linear data structures are tree and graph. This is all about types of data structure. Types of data structure: primitive data structure, non-primitive data structure. Primitives are integer, float, character, double pointer. Then non-primitives are linear and non-linear, and linear data structures are array, stack, queue, list, and non-linear data structures are tree and graph. Okay, now our next point is operations that we can perform on data structure. These are the basic operations that we can perform on data structure. Okay, the first is insertion, second is deletion, third is traversing, fourth is searching, and the fifth one is sorting. Okay, the first is insertion. As its name suggests, insertion means what? Adding. Okay, insertion means adding one or more elements into the data structure. Okay, we'll see the example with array. Okay, we'll see later. Then deletion. Deletion means what? Removing the element from the data structure. Why I am saying data structure? Because these operations we can perform on the data structure. Okay, so what is insertion? Insertion means inserting the element or adding the element into the data structure, isn't it? Deletion means what? Deleting the element, or we can say removing the element from the data structure. Okay, then traversing. Traversing means accessing each and every element from the data structure, or we can say visiting each and every element from the data structure. Then searching, as its name suggests, again searching means what? Looking for something or finding something, isn't it? Means we are looking for some elements, or we are finding the location of the element, or we are finding whether that element is present in the data structure or not. Okay, the next is sorting. Sorting means what? Arranging elements in some logical order. Now which logical order? Arranging elements in logical order means or ascending, descending or alphabetical orders. Okay, we will see the example of first insertion. We will take the example with the help of array. Let's see. Firstly, we should know what is array. Array is nothing but what? Collection of elements of similar type, isn't it? For example, we'll take the example from C language. Actually, array is also the concept of C language. Integer A. What is this? It is a variable declaration. Okay. What we are doing here? We are giving the name, or we are allocating the memory of type integer having name A. Okay. What will happen here? Only one element or a single element we can store here. Means what we have said here, a single memory location we can say. Okay. That concept. Here we can store only one element. What if I want to store more than one element? That time what I have to do? I have to declare an array with some specific size. Okay. Now see, we'll see the example of insertion on data structure, and we are going to take array as a data structure here. Suppose I have an array of size 5 having elements 2, 3, 4. Okay. Size is 5 and elements are 3. This is the array representation. Index. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. How many elements are there? 3 elements. 2, 3, 4. Now I want to perform the insertion. Perform insertion. Insert 3 at location 2. Okay. Now I am performing insertion operation on this array. Okay. Insert 3 at location 2. So we will go through this array. We will look for the location 2. Okay. This is 0th position. This is first position. This is second position. Okay. Now suppose we want to insert 3 at this position, but it is already occupied. So what we can do here? We need not to delete that number. Okay. What we will do? We will shift that 4 into this position. So that 4 we are going to shift here, and then I will insert 3 here. Okay. Suppose I want to insert that 2 or insert 3 at location 0. At that condition, what we are going to do? We are going to shift. Again, we can see here at the 0th position there is an element. So we cannot directly insert 3 at this position. We have to shift this element forward. We have to shift this 4 here, this 3 here, this 3 here, and this 2 here. Okay. Then what kind of array we will get? See, we have shifted 2 here, 3 here, 3 here, 4. Now that place has become vacant and we are going to insert 3 here. Okay. This is the insertion operation. In the same way, we can perform the deletion operations. Mean, suppose you want to delete any element from this location. Suppose you want to delete 2. What you will do? You will delete it and you are going to shift this 3 at this position, this 3 at this position, and 4 at this position. Okay. Suppose you want to delete the last number, nothing will change in the remaining array, only 4 will be deleted. Okay. Then traversing means accessing and visiting each and every element from the array. Searching and sorting. I have told you about searching and sorting, but in brief we will see in the upcoming videos. Because searching has different techniques to search and sorting has different techniques to sort. We will see in detail in upcoming videos. Till that moment, please subscribe my channel, like this video, and please press bell icon. Thank you.